guys, I'm just Jershin, and welcome back to another Isaac Daily. Today is Mary Had a Little Lamb, Mary Magdalene. Whoa, okay, I'm doing this one late, just to let you know. Long day at work. I tried to wait until work was actually fully 100% complete today, so the hope is we don't get any ring-a-ding-ding, brother, on the phone. Hopefully I don't get called, but also, it's tough to say, we may. I almost showed the seed, that is not necessary. Maggie always has a speed up, so we take that right away. I dislike Maggie quite a bit. We are only going to Mom today, though, so that's great news. This is less than great news, to be honest with you, but we've done it. I don't enjoy playing as Maggie. Maggie is what some in the business would say a horrible... Am I recording? Yes. What some would call a horrible character. In fact, I almost preferred... look, we need to see how today's daily is gonna go. I've heard little rumors of today's daily. I've heard it's good, and then it's at. So perhaps should be expecting a run that starts off in a rather interesting place, and by the time the deed is done, ends up in a less than interesting place. So prepare for that. Secret room, you think right here? You think? Do you think? Do you think? I think. I think, therefore I am right. Yeah, I need to figure out, so I decided to agree, or I decided to throw my hat into the, is it hat into the ring? I decided to throw my hat into the ring on this Isaac Daily series that my boy Yeetus had been doing, and my boy NSL recently hopped on to do one. I decided to do that during what is maybe the most busy I've ever been at my job since starting there. Not the most intelligent decision on my part, I must say. I hate marked. It's bad, but it's a tears up. It's bad, but it's a tears up. And in fact, it's not an unsubstantial tears up. It's a non-zero tears up. In fact, it's -3. So we will take it for now. It's a short run, so I think I am okay suffering through a little bit of this nonsense. See if we can get a second secret room here. We, in fact, can. This is a nightmare of a room. So I would like to maybe snag a Burkano rune. I mean, that's nice too. Ansus is a little bit of vision. If we decide we'd like to take advantage of it. Gotta be close to murdering everybody. There we go. There's the Burkano that I would have loved to have, and I think we'll carry the Ansus down with us to the next floor. We do gotta beat the boss. We do gotta beat the boss first, which is easier said than done. Here's the thing. It's very nice that marked is a tears up, but it does make it just substantially harder. Although in a case like this, it's actually kind of nice. I won't lie that it makes it substantially more difficult in piece. It does make it substantially harder in most, if not all cases, to actually hit the foe you're attempting to lay waste to. Requires some serious trigonometry skills in the brain, and I don't remember how to do sine over cosine over sine equals tangent. That may or may not be true. Don't take that at face value. The good news is we've got a ton of spirit hearts as we head down to the next floor here. So I wouldn't worry too much about, like, we're gonna get a deal with the devil. We just gotta hope that that deal with the devil is something sweet for us. We also have to hope that my poor brain is able to process what is happening. You'll notice, I think, a lot of random patches of silence during. Why don't we just pop Ansus, by the way? We have free access to this curse room, which I would love to have if we can get a second bomb. So we'll see if we can make that happen. There it is. There it is right there. That's free curse room access. Thank you. Appreciate you. 5 cents is pretty nice too. And we're also going to get yet another Great stuff. Yet another little piece of Spirit Heart buffer. So if you think I'm gonna somehow manage to mess this up and lose a deal with the devil, I can promise you that will not be happening. I'm almost 1,000% sure that that will not be happening. What we need to do, so brain, start thinking ahead. You know, I'm still a little out of the daily. Yesterday's daily was easy. It was lost, so it wasn't super duper easy, but it was simple in the fact that it was lost to Mega Satan, which meant you didn't really have to do anything fancy to maximize your score, just not die. Not dying was enough to potentially maximize your score there, because the run we knew was ending at the same place. This run now theoretically ends at the foot. That means, yeah, that's not a tears down. I'm thinking of the perfume as a tears down, but it's okay. Charm tears can be decent. What we need to worry about here now is things like the shovel or the Awaz rune or anything else that can maybe potentially squeeze through there. Anything else that could potentially get us a little farther than Mom's Foot, because that's where you're going to get your points on this particular run. Obviously, you know, things like Boss Rush are still wonderful, and we would love to make them work if possible. These stone guys are still unbelievably obnoxious. No, we got a second secret room here, so may as well go for it. It's gonna contain a whole lot of red chests. What do you got for me? What you got for me? I'm seeing bombs. I'm seeing a Pandora's box, which I think at this point only gives us Spirit Hearts, so I will not be perusing that. I probably should. We know that we have a speed up pill in the rotation, so I should have checked those pills just to see what they were going to end up being. I did not, and now I would say it is too little too late. I also that was just a horrible use of a bomb that you just saw there, so, you know, if you're trying to teach your children at home how to play Isaac, maybe don't show them this episode. I don't have many episodes that you could show them, but most particularly don't show them that room right there. Because that was not handled very well. Alright, Monstro. Get defeated, you nerd. We're going to hold on to Pandora's box. The Tears Up is also great. We're at a 5-tier stat now. I'm going to pick it up for the precedent and for the book itself. 1/3 of the way to Bookworm, but I'm going to hold on to Pandora's box. So if we use it on this floor, we can get a single item. And I believe if we use it on the floor after that, we get... It's just been... You jerk. Unfortunately, that ended up costing 2 instead of 1. 2 what? Sorry, every 3rd grade teacher ever, when you turn in your homework on a word problem, if Sarah has 3 dogs and her mom buys her 2 more dogs, how many dogs does she have? 5. 5 what? Tennis shoes? Thanks, Mrs. Niemeyer. I do not think that was my 3rd grade teacher's name. That was a teacher I had for sure. Doxed, by the way. It was my 3rd grade... Mrs. Hickey. Who could forget Mrs. Hickey? Thankfully, 3rd grade, we were innocent enough little babies that we did not know what that meant. So we didn't roast her. That's probably why she taught 3rd grade. Actual genius level strats. If your name is Miss Hickey, and you attempt to teach a middle school, I apologize. I do not envy you. You are probably going to be roasted alive by the youngins. A much better decision. My brain cannot. Again, you're going to get long moments, long pauses. It's me harnessing all of my brain power in an attempt not to die. I think this has Magic Mush. I was wrong, but that's okay. Do I cheat and look up Pandora's box? That seems scummy to me. It feels scummy to me, so I'm not gonna do it. Yet another free curse room access is great. So, by the way, that was not a smart way to do that. We could have... Look, I believe in Magic Mush, and you know what? I believe in these pills.
48 hours.
I know I said I almost never take pills on these runs. That is still the truth. but I took one there. Okay, so we're full up, which means I can risk opening that box, and even if we take a little damage, yeah, it's gonna affect the damage bonus at the end. But that's not that big a deal. Anyway, the thing I'm scared about, in my opinion, you gotta play this. Insectoid Tears is great. Speed up is nice. I don't like cluster bombs. No. When you get one of these, this is your chance to look. Yeah, that's what you do. That's your chance to look for a game-breaking item. Breaking. I don't know why I put so much emphasis on that. Also gonna try to get us a higher deal with the Devil Chance here, so yeet. Gonna blow this guy up very quickly. When life gives you reroll machines in item rooms and you've got the money to play them, you go to try, even if you gotta be pretty darn certain. How do I phrase that? You gotta be pretty darn certain that you're making the right choice on a particular item. It's gotta be a very clear-cut winner. Because as you see, you never know. It's the fear of the unknown. You never know what else could have been in that rotation. In this case, it's Lusty Blood, which is like maybe a top 25 item in the entire game. It's extremely good. If we can make it to boss rush, I would give us a near 100%. I would give us a near. Oh, that doesn't double up your. I thought it gave you more chance. I'd give us a near 100% chance of victory. Getting Lusty Blood, because can I get to that? Hold on, I might go back to that room and see if I can get into that chest. I'm still trying to remember. I'm still trying to remember. Can we get there? Can we get there? Can we get there? I think we can. Yes. Great stuff. Sure. You know what? Take a chance. Take a chance on me. I don't want to take too long here because like I said, I do still want to make boss rush. Key, you piece. Just a quick glance in the shop. I didn't think I saw a key earlier, but I'll take another look-see. Yeah. Did not think I did. And also keep your eyes peeled. And that's why I don't take pills on dailies. Or like in general, to be honest anymore, they're just mostly bad. They're just mostly bad from my experience. Not great. I don't know why I took a chance there. So sometimes, after enough time, I will convince myself that maybe I'm being a little bit of a baby about a particular subject matter, in this case taking pills. And I go, you know what? Yeah, I will be a baby no longer. Give me the pill. What's the worst that could happen? And then the worst that could happen happens, and I cry. Okay. So I think we're going to pop Pandora's box on the next floor. I believe you get 2 items if I'm wrong here. Again, I cry. Speed ups. I was wrong. I was wrong. We received a single item, which is not bad. This guy is a jerk. They're really laying the pills on pretty heavy today. They're laying the pills on rather heavy today. I'm not a big fan of it. Okay, so we only got 1 item on this floor. It is Little Steven, who is almost useless. Sorry, Little Steven. I mean that in the nicest way possible. But he is almost... I don't know if that was the right choice. I think that was in general just a horrible decision. Yeah, the tears down on that's pretty horrible. I don't think I like that move. So I would describe that as a big oof, personally. Personally would describe that as a big oof, but that's okay. This feels like it's gonna be boss fight territory, which is not quite where I'm ready to be just yet. You're alive? I cannot believe it took that long to murder that man. Okay, yeah, I'm not quite happy with this Eve's Mascara pickup. I think it's generally pretty bad unless you have some sort of items that scale with your damage that can offset the tears down. For example, something like chocolate milk is decent with Eve's Mascara, even though your charge time goes up. If you pre-hold your, or like Brimstone is a good example. You can pre-fire your charge. You can hold on to your charge for just a teeny tiny bit longer. And when you release that charge, my goodness, send everyone a packing. Because you've gotten better damage out of it, so that at that point the tears doesn't matter nearly as much. The question is, do I want to go back and explore the rest of the floor? No. No, not particularly. We are going to get a deal with the devil item here. The only thing that might have benefited us... I don't know if that was a wise decision. So as I was saying, the kind of item that ends up being pretty good with something like Eve's Mascara is something like a brimstone. Yeah, something like a brimstone. Something like a brimstone. That scales, that you can charge up ahead of time so you're not as negatively impacted by the tears down. Now, don't get me wrong. We are still quite negatively impacted by that tears down. This is a dangerous gambit right here. Because we do still want to hit up item room on this floor. And we have the chance of potentially barring ourselves from getting there. Oh, I don't have bombs to access those anyway, so never mind. We're actually fine. You piece. Okay, so I won't be going back to do that room again. We'll just, we'll ignore it for now. Look, obviously you still get slightly hampered by the tears down from Eve's Mascara if you have to fire brimstone multiple times in a single room. Yeah, the charge up stinks, but as you're seeing, one charge is usually enough to get a lot of the job done. Okay, so now with that, we have enough keys to potentially... I think I just kind of... We gotta hit boss rush. Have to. It is undebatable. Yo, AWAS? Hagalas. Some more Rock Baby and AWAS, baby! Okay, so that's great. That's gonna get us a little bit farther in this run. Might as well pop this so we can see our secret room. This appears to be very far away from where I just was. Yeah, this is very far away from where I just was. Not a big fan of that. Is this an... What a strange place. Don't worry, I will be back. This is not an XL floor, right? Wow, you are a speedy boy. I do not believe this to be an XL floor. And there is no second boss fight, so it's not. All right, the speed up is actually quite clutch. Does that do anything for us? Does this actually, does it do anything for us? We already have piercing shots. Will our brimstone become homing? I don't know, I'll try it. Puberty, speed up is great. One makes you larger, don't care too much about it. Okay, so I gotta rush a little bit because I gotta go back for the AWAS rune, and then I still want to try to hit boss rush on the next floor, so we're gonna have to run. We got some big boy rooms, that's why it took so long. It's okay, that's okay. Shouldn't take too terribly long to get through these. Give me my AWAS rune back, por favor. No, 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 come on, come on, come on. I do not have time to be dilly-dallying. Still have a very low speed stat. I'm not sure what else goofed that up, but I'm not a big fan of it. Okay, so next floor is a beeline. No, no, no. Boss rush is so much more important. Yeah, you could full clear these rooms and get extra exploration bonus, but boss rush is like 5,000. So I think you need to do boss rush. So we need to skadoodle our boodles quite quickly, or we will be upset with ourselves. So, to some degree, it's going to be a guessing game. I guess wrong. Thankfully, we are very strong. That was a rhyme. I didn't mean for it to be, but it was. Okay, now I guess right. Potentially actually right. Please continue to be right for me. Probably don't even need to worry about grabbing these keys. Again, boss rush. Boss rush is #1 gambit at this point in life. You jerk. Please do not guess wrong multiple times. If you guess wrong multiple times, you are probably toast. Again, we are you. I saw that tinted rock. I will go for it. Pick it up. Go, go, go. All right. So, of course, have you met me? My name is Josh. My name is just Jershin. I have a very good habit of guessing just the complete wrong way every single time. Again, thankfully, we do be doing some pretty good damaggio, so we do be clearing these rooms rather quickly. There's our item room, which is nice. I wanted to hit it up either way. Blank Heart AWAS! Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Gotta go, baby. Gotta go, baby. All right, so we are going to be, and we've made it. So we will be, as the kids might say, putting up a slammin' score today, I would say. We even got a little bit of time to go explore more if we want to. Blank card AWAS means we can guarantee ourselves all the way down to Shoal, I believe. You can get to Shoal with AWAS runes. This was a dumb idea. Probably should have just said, you know, let's make sure we actually finish what we started, etc. And get this done. By the way, Belial appears to be doing nothing. I do not see any homing brimstones. Why am I putting such a brr on a brimstone? Okay. I know this looks scary right now, but we're getting lusty blood damage ups, which is going to help us start a melting. Okay, give me Polaroid. Let me trade this away. I would love to trade this away. Still got time. We still got time. We still got time. I mean, why just the no payouts today? I don't understand it. All right. Again, this is going to be a little frightening. Sure, the toxicity of our city. It's going to be a little frightening at first in terms of our HP. But we really only got to get through a couple of waves here. Once, as you see right now, we start getting this lusty blood going. We're going to start one-shotting literally everything that touches our path, so we won't really have to worry about anything from here. And then it's blank card AWAS, baby. Excuse me? 2 underground daddies? No. 1 underground daddy. 1 underground daddy is too many underground daddies for me personally. You may see it differently, but that's just how I was raised. All right, Death, I will need you to be putting in your 2 weeks. Your time here is done. So is the time of all of your children. They're going to have to go too, Daddy. We'll be saying, sayonara. Ah, you managed to scoop me. Congratulations, Little Horn. You managed to scoop me. He really did. He managed a successful scoop. Okay, so obviously it's a very good run. We don't really have anything that's going to perturb us too horribly, I would say. No major threats in any of these boss rushes got me concerned. Still would like a tears up long term. You know, thinking towards 5, 10 years in the future, etc. I'm a planner. What can I say? How did I sidestep? And I'm not taking that because I need blank card AWAS. No! No! You! I almost said a bad word. You're a dirty piece of garbage. You're a dirty piece of human trash. So, what just happened there is when you use AWAS rune, typically it gives you a nice little crawl space to get down to the next floor, but there's a tiny chance, maybe 5 or 10%, that you actually get a crawl space that can give you an item or a chest, etc. We don't want those on dailies. We want to keep going. We want to go farther. Unfortunately, I got the 1 in 20, 1 in 10 chance of getting one of those, which means I now have to burn my AWAS rune. Which means our only hope on the next floor to get a really good daily score. There's what I wanted. Now my only hope to get a better daily score going farther is to find another AWAS rune. That sucks. That sucks really bad. It's bad luck, to be honest. It's bad luck, but you know, I will take some responsibility. I'm not a total child. It could have been prevented. You get continuous charges, as you can see with Blank Card right now, during boss rush. What I should have been doing, I should have, in my brain, said, do you know who you are? Do you know what your luck stat is? It's negative 3,000, brother. I should have factored that in as a possibility of something that could have happened. And I should have been using the AWAS rune constantly, or Blank Card, I should say. I should have been using, not even constantly, just enough times to know that I had a guaranteed crawl space. I already had that secret room open. Why are you doing that? So now what it means, the chances of us stumbling upon another AWAS rune, slim to none. It's very small. So our run is pretty much over. It's pretty upsetting to me because I think we could have made it all the way to Shoal. So we could have done this floor plus Womb 2 plus Shoal, add on all those extra floor points if you want to. We could have had a top 100 score. Instead, we'll probably have a top 300 score. We'll see once we're all done. I also forgot to check. I mean, I feel like I have. I mean, you're a big old jerk is the main thing how I feel about that, but kind of feel like I have to do this because it could pay out with an AWAS room. It probably won't. It probably won't, but the fact that it could have meant that I had to go for it. Anyway, it's upsetting is all you need to know. It was a very small chance that it could happen, and I didn't. It's like not buying insurance, essentially. What are the chances that a tornado drops a large trampoline, the neighbor's trampoline, through your roof? You jerk. What are the chances that that happens? I mean, almost nothing. But wouldn't you have wished you paid the extra 50 cents a month in insurance just to get the trampoline clause so that if it did end up happening? I'm actually not a huge insurance guy, so this is not a great metaphor for me personally. I have insurance. Let's go ahead and throw that out there. But I do think some forms of insurance are a little bit of a scam. For example, if you rent a car, do not pay for the insurance. Do not. Unless you're planning on renting a car to rob a bank, in which case there's a good chance the car will get totaled. In which case I'd say you got bigger problems to worry about, brother. Please, that room with all of the runes. Please. Well, that is going to be the end of this daily. That's okay, because you know what? Football starts in like 5 minutes, so this room sucks. This room in general just kind of sucks. Yeah, look, it's sad, it's stinky. That's the end of the run. It's as good as we could have done, and we'll take our top 300 score. It's top 300. Again, I got no doubt in my mind. We could have been up there in the top 100s if we didn't goof there. That's okay though. 232 is still very good. So we got to 2,400. What are some of the top scores? 25, 26. What's top 100? 27, 28. I don't know how many extra points each additional floor gives you, by the way. So it's looking like we would have had to be in the 30,000s to get top 100-ish. We probably could have done it. We didn't really make many other mistakes on this run, so that's still good enough to get us at the tippy top of those leaderboards, but I am a little upset. Definitely could have done more. Let's check. I forgot to check out yesterday's. So we did get pushed. I think we were like 32nd, 37th when we first finished. Got pushed all the way down to 49th, but that's still a dang good score. Top 100 any day is very exciting. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider showing support down below, liking, commenting, subscribing. Share with your grandmother as always. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my boy Yeetus and NSL's perspectives as well. And by the way, there's other individuals who are participating in the daily challenge series and posting their scores in the Discord. Join the Discord. I don't have a link to that in the description. I should probably add one. If you don't have a channel, you don't record, but you'd still like to get your videos in here anyway, or your scores in there, join the Discord and post them there. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.